guys, what's up? LDShadowLady here and welcome back to X Life. Last episode I became a member of the 4 Heart Club, so now I have these orange hearts. Now, orange isn't my favourite colour, but it did remind me that I have a pet goat, which I've accidentally left here in a pen full of dead horses. I'm so sorry about that. Let me just release you from this horrifying prison. Now, since I feel so bad for abandoning this goat, I decided to build him his own special area, so let's put him in the lasso for now. And let's relocate him to here, where I will build him a special place to live. And I've been inspired by the orange tones of my 4 hearts and the auburn hues of my goat's fur to build him an autumnal hobbit hole cottage. Kinda like the one from Lord of the Rings. So I've got a bunch of dirt here and I'm just gonna start making a huge mound in the ground. This might look kinda ugly at first, but trust me, okay? I know what I'm doing. Okay, that's a lie. I'm not qualified at all to be doing this, and I should probably call some professionals. But Diamond Designs has a 2-week waiting list, and my goat can't wait that long. He needs a home. Okay, yes, this looks very ugly, just as I suspected it would. But don't worry, because I'm gonna work some magic. So step 1 will be to add an actual door. So here you go, mate, bit of privacy. And let's make a circular detail around the door, like this. Oh yeah, that is good. Okay, now let's make this pop with a little bit of color. Okay, beautiful. Next, to make this place nice and cozy, we're going to need a fire in here. So let's build a nice big fireplace out of brick. Making sure, of course, that it is goat-proof. We don't want any tragic accidents befalling our beautiful goat. So let's make a campfire and pop this in there. And we have a fire. Oh my gosh, it's so cozy. Now let's make sure that we have a nice chimney to vent all of this smoke. Where is the hole? There we go. Ta-da! This is starting to look a lot more homely now, and not just like a huge dirt hole. So let's move back to the outside, and I'm going to put some nice plants all over the top of this and make it look really overgrown. So I've collected a bunch of yellow, orange, and red flowers, and I'm just going to start placing these around to introduce some autumn colors to the build. Okay, this is already looking kind of crazy, but hopefully in a good way. Whoa, this is gonna be awesome. We need more flowers.
3 days later.
Okay, it's looking a little bit crazy now, but I like it. I think we should also use some of these leaves. This could add more color. And also some pumpkins. Since this is representing the season of fall after all, I need my pumpkin spice in this build. I'm even gonna put a carved pumpkin right on the top here. Perfect. Let's see what it looks like at night. Oh, cool. We could maybe do with some lanterns next. So let's see how this looks. Amazing. We could also do some leaf carpets around here to make it look like the autumn leaves have fallen and created a beautiful pathway for us. Now I think we need some autumn trees around, so I've got some oak wood and some leaves. I can create my own. Let's also plant a yellow one over here. Okay, that is looking much better. And now let's move my pumpkin farm from this random hilltop to a more suitable location over to the cottage where it will blend in perfectly. That is much more fitting for a pumpkin farm. Let's just enclose this with a fence. There we go, safe and secure. So next I'm gonna work on the interior of the house. Now, even though the goat is loving this grass floor right now, I am gonna get rid of it because it's ugly, and he'll have to go outside to eat his grass like everybody else. Now, hopefully we can lay down these planks and they won't catch fire, but I guess we shall see. Okay, oh, isn't that so much better, goat? Don't you prefer it this way? Now, let's make sure he has all the necessities. There's a creeper out there. You're on your own, goat. As I was saying, let's make sure that our goat has his bed, a bookshelf, a lectern, plenty of books to read, even up here, a furnace, a hood for the furnace, the important smithing table, a cauldron, cartography table. He's a very well-educated goat, you know. And finally, a little table and chairs. For when he has his guests over, of course. They can sit by the fire and read Lord of the Rings together. What a lovely home you have here, goat. Is he chewing on the table? No! Bad goat! Don't chew on the table! Okay, next I think our little goat friend needs some friends of his own. And I have the perfect idea. I'm going to find a fox because they're adorable. And then I'm going to make a special pig. And for that, I need to find some mud. So we must go searching. Now, last time I went searching for something, I accidentally found a wither. And I'm scared. I'm scared that that will happen again. So I thought, why don't we travel around in a much safer fashion on a magic carpet? Yes, everyone else has these magic carpets, and I don't have one yet, so why don't I try and craft one? And most of them require this file of animation, which I've never found, but one of them only requires a heart of the sea, and I think, just maybe, I could manage to obtain a heart of the sea. So we need to find a buried treasure, and luckily, I actually have a treasure map somewhere. Aha! I knew I had it around here somewhere, so let's go and find it. Hopefully nobody took this treasure already. Otherwise I'll have to have a little cry. Oh, we're getting close. We are getting very close. The treasure is around here somewhere. Apparently the treasure's underwater. Wait, there it is! Give me a heart of the sea. It was empty! Stupid map! I need to find another one now, or I'm never gonna get my heart of the sea. Is that a shipwreck? Is there a buried treasure map? No! Oh my gosh, get out. Oh, I cannot maneuver out the door! Guys, I'm drowning a little bit. Just a little bit. I need to break out. Ah! Guys! This orange jasmine is saving my life right now. When the entity work comes, I'm dead. Oh! Freedom. Oh. I don't want to talk about it.
One eternity later.
I was still shaking from my near-death experience, but I did eventually find a buried treasure map. Oh, buried treasure map. Oh, this could be the one. This better be a fresh treasure map, or I want a refund. Okay, somewhere around here is my treasure chest. Should be just here. I don't see it. Ah! I've been scammed and harpooned. Apparently I have to dig around, but I still can't find it. Oh my, it's right there. Please have a heart of the sea. Yes! Yes, and now we'll take this and this and this and this and this too. And now we can get the heck out of here. But before I craft my new magic carpet, I want to do something with this trident. Because it's kind of useless with me wielding it, but it would make a cute decoration. Ta-da! It looks like Fernando's trident. I will name it that. Fernando's trident. This is the trident you deserve, Fernando. He wields only the best. Where was I? Oh yeah, I was gonna make a magic carpet. So let's craft this thing. Oh no, I need soul sand. Last time I tried to get soul sand, I died. But this time I'm feeling much more confident. In fact, I actually have a hat that will save me from those horrific monsters that killed me last time. So I'll just put this on. Now there's no way they can kill me. All I need is a little bit of soul sand. The soul sand's down there. This would be so much easier if I already had a magic carpet. Okay, almost there. Let's get enough so that we never have to come back here ever again. And get the heck out of here before death tracks me down again. Okay, that was scary. But now I have everything I need. Ta-da! Now let's test this bad boy out. This is magical! Oh, wait, how does this work? Yes! Oh, oops, what did I just do? Oh no, help! How do I steer? I don't understand. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Ah! Okay. Whoa! This place is awesome from above. And look at Joel's area, what the heck? Okay, now he's just showing off. This is insane. Now, how do I get down? Oh, how do I stop? Oh, geez. The perfect landing. And now that I've mastered flight, I can go on my quest for a fox from the safety of my levitating floor covering. Oh my god, a fox already? Come here. They're so cute. You're sleeping. Yes, make it a baby, and then I take the derpy-faced baby while you sleep peacefully. Now let's get this little guy home. Ta-da! Oh my gosh, he's adorable. He looks so derpy, but he's so cute. Oh, okay, let's get him a name tag. And we shall name you Willow. Okay, next we just need to get the fantastical experimental pig. Now to do that, we need some mud from a swamp. So I have armed myself with a bucket and I will retrieve this disgusting looking substance and make a tiny little pond here in the front garden. Now all we have to do is bring a pig to sacrifice to the pool of mud. Aha! Excuse me, can I interest you in a very relaxing mud bath treatment? Just kidding, you don't get a choice. Let's go. Now we just take this clean pig and push him in. And now he is... a dirty pig! Come on out. Reveal your new self to the world. Maybe he's stuck. Ta-da! Look how adorable he is! Oh, you're so cute. It shouldn't be legal how cute you are. Come on in the house, why not? And look, I even have a surprise guest for you all. A buttercup moo bloom. Now it's time to get wild in here. The cozy cottage is complete. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of X Live. If you did, please make sure to leave a like on this video. Don't forget to subscribe to join the Shadow Cadets, and I will see you next time.